Hello, my name is Trisha Grant. I am an emotional intelligence coach and facilitator. I have been working in emotional intelligence for the last 3 years, and I wanted to quickly put together a testimonial in support of Bernie in her shamanic healing amazing skills and qualities, which I love, and I'd love to share with you. So the problem that I was having when I went to go see Bernie was that I was actually undergoing a separation from my husband, in addition to a pretty intense spiritual ascension, which was brought on by this separation and also another man that came back into my life after 20 years, who I have a really deep connection with, and he sort of knocked me around. It was quite intense. So I was in a bit of a dark night of the soul when I started to look into working with a shamanic healer, as I was being called to do so. So that was the problem I was dealing with when I first reached out to Bernie. The problem was making me feel really I guess, lost and maybe a little overwhelmed. I was definitely in a dark place. I was having lots of things that hadn't really happened to me or I hadn't experienced before from a spiritual level. And it was overwhelming and quite scary. You know, sometimes you're not really too sure what's happening to you, and there's a lot of change. And so my energy was very rigid and up and down, very pendulum-like, I guess is a good way of describing it. So it was making me feel, I guess, if I could describe it, almost like relying on external things for my happiness. So I was feeling really anxious and uncertain. So Bernie demonstrated that she understood my problems by really listening to me, and also just her intuition. She is unbelievable. As soon as you walk in, you know that she has an idea of what's going on with you, and the different way that she works with you and your numbers and your birthday. It's so impressive and really quite exciting, actually, how she's almost like in your head. And offers such amazing insight and advice that gets channeled through her. So she demonstrates by really caring and listening to what it is that you have to say, and then offering all her knowledge. I trusted her to solve my problem because she has excellent reviews online, and also it just was a really great energy when I came into the room. So I've seen Bernie a couple times now as a result. I definitely noticed a difference between her and other practitioners. She's just unique in the way that she does no two sessions the same. There's combination of sound therapy as well as naturally the shamanic healing journey, the ancient journey techniques that she uses. And also, she reads your numbers sometimes. And again, there's that sort of intuitive conversation as well. So it's just a beautiful sort of choose your own adventure type of session when you go to see her. Life now that I've worked with Bernie twice, oh my gosh, this last session, I walked away and just like mind blown. Like I had all these attachments to these other people, these men, and nothing was there. The last bit of my session, she did this beautiful thing where I almost pictured the energy above my head, and it was so gorgeous. And oh my God, it just changed my whole outlook on all the external stuff that's happening around me, and really giving me a new, broader perspective outside just like the 3D world, and more of a perspective from understanding people almost as roles in my life and in my movie, which makes it just that much more exciting, really. I would definitely recommend that anyone go see Bernie. I believe that shamanic healing is a journey that is ancient and rich because of the ancient understanding of it, and also how connected it is to the earth. I believe that it is something that's beneficial for everyone, and I think that I would recommend really anybody who's feeling uneven or not centered, definitely choose this path for one of your healing modalities for sure. It feels like your like soul just is like being put together when you're done with these types of sessions. And Bernie is a true master at what she does. And I feel really lucky and blessed that I was able to come across her here in Port Macquarie. And so highly recommend her, and can't say enough good things about her. All right, bye. Peace and love.